Good afternoon. We're going to do few more modifications in the garage. It is summertime, so we're going to be running the AC a lot. And with the solar, we've got 31 panels up there. Produces about 12 kilowatts of power. But we can reduce power usage in the garage by shutting down lights. I don't want to have to rewire this whole garage. And what they've come up with now are almost like a little wireless light switch kit, and these use a switch. This particular unit has one switch and two modules, and the modules are what we're going to install today and see how this works. So let's get to it. So as I was saying, this is the Juvenil's wireless light switch kit. It's part number HRLS12E. It comes with one switch that's wireless and then two of the wireless units. And these units, as you can see, have the red and black just like regular electrical does. And these tap into the lights I've got on one side of the garage. And so I'll be able to turn those lights off independent of the main lights. So this will definitely cut down usage. I've got 8 sets of lights in here. Each one of those lights has 3 to 4 bulbs in it. They're all LED, so it is saving energy. But by shutting down half of the garage, I'll be able to shut off 4 of those lights just with these 2 little switches, and I don't have to run a bunch of electrical. The last garage that I had to run all kinds of wiring and rewire the whole thing. It took days, or I should say took weeks, to independently light everything in the garage, including like the little under counter and all that kind of stuff. So these definitely are a new addition, and I'll install them and show you how to set them up. There's a little switch for them, but the box comes with these 2 little modules. The lamp, which is a wireless switch that has, all of these have, or I shouldn't say these, but the switch has batteries in it, and then they give you all the connectors to hook it up, all the screws and all that kind of thing. Now I didn't have to do much with the switch. It was really easy. It has a mount plate. You put 2 screws into the wall with your little drywall inserts. I put it right above the light switch so that when the lights are turned on, I can just go boom and hit that switch and shut the other side off. So this definitely should be a good addition. It's got instructions and everything, but if you're akin to electrical, white and black goes to white and black, and these 2 go to the output. And it's easy enough to know the blue goes to one, the red goes to the other. According to this, the instructions, which are around here somewhere, there they are. You can wire it a group of different ways, but in our case, the power goes the power input from the switch or from the lights is your one side, and then of course the red and blue are your other. And it gives you full instructions on how to put it in and all that kind of fun stuff, but I'll show you how it goes. There's also a little battery inside the battery came with it. It's inside the light switch to make it so that it's easy to hook up. But this is definitely a way to go if you don't want to have to run wiring. Over time, I'll be able to tell you how well these work. They pair with little switches just like your Bluetooth do. Yeah, I mean, a really slick little setup. So we're going to go ahead and install them. So if you read through the instructions, they're pretty self-explanatory. It basically says all the input, the red line is your hot wire, your blue line is your neutral. So going out, it's pretty much the same as the regular wiring. The only reason they did that, I think, was just so that you don't hook them up backwards. But then your white goes to your white, black goes to your black, which is your hot and your neutral, and you're good to go. White being your neutral, of course. Let's see, do not connect the hot wire mistakenly. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing. So definitely. Then with your ground's already connected to the light, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's grab a ladder and figure out where our light switch box is in these lights. I don't remember. It's been a minute. I know in the front one it's the front, but I can't remember the back. And the boxes are covered up on all three of them, so I can't tell. The only one I can see is this one right up here, and that's because I wanted to put an outlet in it. So let's get these installed. As I was saying, I don't remember which side the actual outlet is up into the ceiling, so we'll have to find the releases for these lamps. There's one, and the other one should be over here. There it is. And then these swing down out of the way, and we can pop off the center and see if this is the main one. It does not run through that one. Interesting. I put these in 2019, so I don't remember when these were put in place. Off. If you don't know what you're doing, get somebody to help you. Because these two lights are wired on one circuit, I can easily unhook this circuit and tap in the system. So we've got our black, and we've got our neutral. So hot and neutral. Now our units come with all new wire nuts and mounting screws. We're just going to use machine screws and screw right into the metal with our units. Yeah, it comes with everything that you need. for everything. So we've got our wire nuts. And they give you enough wire nuts to do all of them because they probably assume that you don't have any. Or that you're going to have to splice the wire to get in there. We already have wiring in there, so we're okay. So according to this one, we send our So this one's hooked up. This one's got power going to the other side, so clearly something's not going on. Let's go ahead and program this anyway. So they say side of the garage because most of the filming and everything I do is on the other side of the garage. But I do want to be able to run these all independently. The main one being over there, of course, be turned on with a switch. But this one, the one on the other, the north end of the garage, or the end of the garage, and then this one, I want all three of them to be able to be controlled, where all you have to do is turn on one and then not have to worry about using so much power, especially since we walk through here to get the dogs. So definitely a way to go. So, okay, second set that this is going to control are the ones here on the opposite side of the garage. We have to find the power input. Our box is about right there, so odds are it's in this one. We're getting one side, but not the other. Oh no, we are getting the, no, we're not. We're not getting the other side. So clearly there's another wire running over there somewhere. So these should be working, but they're not. Probably because there isn't any light bulbs in there. That'll make a big difference. All right, so let's get this screwed together. We'll shut the power down here. Okay, let's test our lights. Make sure everything's working. Breaker back on and switch on. Voila. And this side is done. I need to get some light bulbs for it, and then it's good to go. I didn't put a lot of light bulbs in it because I really didn't need them. Like I said, I don't work on this side of the garage very much. I just park cars in. And that's it for this part. With that, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions about this, definitely send me a note, and I'll try to tell you everything I can. But yeah, definitely a secondary way to rewire your garage lighting without having to rewire your garage lighting. So These would be good if you use under counter or anything like that. You can put this switch anywhere you want it, just by screwing it into the wall. And I'll show you that here in a minute. Once you take your screws and you mount your wall plate, you have 3 little indents. These just pop right onto it. So your on's on the top, or excuse me, the on's on the top. You just pop it on. Boom, there you go. Switch on, switch off. And they're working. Way cool. So definitely, like I said, this is an easy way to do your lights without having to rewire your garage or your house or any light in the place. All you have to do is put that little receiver in the light switch. You hit the button and boom, they turn on, boom, they turn off. So not much to it. Definitely a way to save a bunch of time. You saw that took me maybe 10 minutes, and most of that was just trying to figure out how to put it up. Now that I know how, the other one will go up in probably 5 minutes. So definitely the best way to wire the garage. You may say it's not garage content. Yeah, it is. This is one of the things we always run into, is how to add lights. And then once we've got all those lights, how to turn off what we don't need when we don't need it. And this is definitely a surefire way to do that. I think it cost me $20 for this unit. That included the switch and two different units. It just slides down, locks on, just like a light switch, but you can actually wander around with it. You can move it wherever you want it. But definitely an easy way to add light control into your garage or your house. So with that, like, share, subscribe. Definitely leave me some comments. If you have any questions on this, definitely let me know. I'll try to post up where to get them on Amazon. So definitely like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.